Alright. New recording has been started. So we just finished exploring the North Final Night Cemetery. Which means that we ended up finishing this a lot earlier than I expected. So it's only about 10 o'clock now. So I figured we could stream for another couple of hours. And we can start this event. Since I have not done... It's going to be done tomorrow, and I don't know if I could finish it in the 2 hours here, but between today and tomorrow, we got 24 hours, which means I'll have till about 9 p.m. Maybe we can do it all in one go, who knows? For those just joining us, hello and welcome. Today we are going to be attempting to do this Clink Clank Clash in the last day before it goes live. I'm going to be very busy tomorrow with family matters, so I don't know if I will get home fast enough to clear it, so we're going to try to finish it tonight, considering that I do not have any time to play it tomorrow.
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Wow! This place is buzzing with activity! Oh, hey! There's a notice board over there. Huh. There's so much space on this thing, but only one post. Let's see here.
Someone's request for help. Dear friend, should you read this request for aid, please head to the Clink Clank Crumb Cake Workshop. Crumb Cake Workshop. As soon as you can. Please forgive the sudden request. A heretofore unseen crisis has descended, and my simulations confirm that the craft shop's chances of destruction have increased by 10.3%, with the chances of not Krai as a whole being destroyed have increased by 2.6%. These developments are what have prompted the request. The situation is urgent, and I have decided to face the crisis alone. The chance that I will not return is 83%, which is why I've left this here. Once again, please head to the Clink Clank Crumb Workshop as soon as you can. Thank you very much, Inefa.
Wait, Inefa needs help? Uh-oh. What's this about a major crisis? And ruin?
83% chance she won't come back? Sounds serious.
We should still head over and check on things, just in case.
Dun dun dun! Major crisis. Is she under the magnet?
Inefa! We saw your notice and we're here to help! Hello? Anybody here? Huh. She's gone.
Look up.
Does that mean she really ran into trouble she couldn't handle?
Ah, Paimon and the Traveler are the first to arrive. Sincere apologies. I am unable to come down and greet you at the present moment. I will have to converse from up here.
She's on the fucking magnet.
Inefa! What the?
Is this the major crisis? Is this a prank?
What happened? Did someone attack you?
The logic of your conclusion is sound. But I would not use that word. After all, Aino is the one who did this.
So it is a prank.
Wait, so Aino's the one who did this?
Before we hash this out, let's get Inefa down from there.
Ah, good idea. Does this giant magnet have a switch or something?
Request not feasible. Aino has locked down the control system. Analyzing further options. Conclusion. The priority level of certain rules must be lowered.
I just realized I wasn't allowed to start the quest line to unlock this workshop because it said that Inefa was busy in another location. She's stuck on a magnet. That's funny.
Decision. I will temporarily override one of Aino's rules and inform you about the hidden control system. But first, I must be certain you will keep it a secret.
Okay. Paimon didn't really understand any of that. But don't worry, you can trust us for sure.
She's trying to circumvent her programming.
Sufficient grounds for override. Please proceed to the path to the side of the workshop and locate the robot scattered over there. Once you have located all the specific robots, you can unlock the control system. This is the back door Aino established for herself, as she often forgets the password.
Okay, so we just need to collect all the bots.
Has she ever thought of just, like, writing it down? Search for the specified bots. Found you. Oh, hang on.
Wow! What a crazy hiding spot! Aino wasn't taking any chances, was she?
Gotta find 9 of them? Well, they're not hiding too well. It's kind of funny that they can follow me around like a mother goose. That's adorable. That was fun.
Zap mechanical claw backup control system now online. Enter a command.
Shut down the Zingzak mechanical claw.
Command confirmed. Shutting down Zap mechanical claw number 1.
Number 1? There's more of them? Superhero landing.
You okay, Anafa?
Oh my god, it is a superhero landing.
Inspection in progress. All functions normal. I am unharmed. Aino adjusted the Kuvaki strength to make sure of that.
So, what exactly happened?
Compiling relevant data. Simplification in progress. In short, Aino created a new robot companion not too long ago, but yesterday, someone stole it from the workshop.
Yeah, and it got used as a boss fight during the main story.
Oh, that explains it.
So this is the major crisis.
I used that term because Aino intends to unleash the force of her entire fleet of combat robots against those suspected of the theft.
What?
Yikes.
If Aino manages to use her genius for destructive purposes, all of Krai will be facing a crisis the likes of which has never been seen before.
I don't know. There's some scary shit out there in the world.
When I attempted to stop her, she trapped me with that device. Fortunately, I was prepared for that possibility, and was able to post a request for help in advance.
What if no one came?
Oh, you mean that notice board in the middle of the square?
Correct. According to my calculations, posting that notice had a 94% chance of success, much higher than all other plans.
I think you might need to check your math.
Yeah, it was pretty hard to miss.
Fortunately, you arrived just in time. Aino and her robot fleet should still be at the workshop. Please follow me.
You got it! Lead the way! Clink Clank Legion, it's time to move out!
Move out.
She has her own little army. How much damage could these things possibly cause?
Our objective is simple. Track down the thief and save our comrade!
Track down the thief. Save our comrade.
Aino, you have to stop this.
Inuffa? How did you get free? I thought the Kuvaki would be more than strong enough. You can't do this, Aino! Aha! So you had help. Well, don't even think of trying to stop me. I don't care if I have to search all of Krai. I will find the person who did this. And I have to go now, or Clank's 70% suite will get dismantled and sold for parts. Clink Clank Legion, move out!
Move out.
What do we do? It's not like we can resort to physical force.
Aino's sugar intake has already exceeded normal levels this month, but given the present situation, are either of you carrying anything sweet with you?
Why were we talking desserts all of a sudden?
Desserts are the only thing that can get Aino to calm down, and I have already used up the allotment I had prepared.
Paimon, everyone's looking at you.
Okay, what's with the staring? Paimon's not one to leave leftovers, you know.
True.
Fine. Paimon does have some she was saving for later.
I know. Why don't you calm down for a second and have some dessert?
Oh, still treating me like a kid, huh?
You are a kid.
At least it worked.
The robots.
Listen, I know you guys think I'm making a big deal out of nothing. But this wasn't just some scrap parts you can sell on the black market. This was a robot I was about to add to the workshop, just like an Evra. And as the boss of this place, it's my job to look out for these bots. Even though I'm the one who gets looked after most of the time. But still, not letting a bot get carted off right under my nose is the least I can do.
You can eat first and talk later.
It's a disgrace. I don't want to be that kind of boss. I know.
None of us are thinking you were making a big deal out of nothing. I probably would have done the same.
Really?
But rushing into action often makes the situation worse.
We can come up with a plan together. We'll help you get Clink's 70% sweet back safe and sound.
Thanks. And, about earlier? I'm sorry, Anafa.
They are such a weird pairing.
Phew. Looks like the military escapade's on hold for now.
For now.
Let's go back to the workshop.
The Clink Clank
On
Legion.
standby, waiting for command.
Job well done, everyone. Please enjoy some tea and dessert while we devise a plan of action.
Oh, that must be those hot dogs we heard so much about.
Okay, so how is theft
Damn, that's
handled in
huge. That's half the
Krai?
size of Paimon.
Call the police or something?
Unfortunately, Krai is a largely autonomous region. There is no unified law enforcement organization,
I mean, the Knights of Mondstadt are supposedly around here somewhere.
which means calling the police is theoretically impossible.
See? That's why we have to take it into our own hands.
Alright, let's get the Clink Clank region.
Still,
Legion.
turning all of Krai upside down seems a bit... What choice do I have? The thief somehow dodged my whole security system. I don't even know where to start searching.
Analyzing options. If their goal is Mora, the thief will likely head to Nasha Town to search for a buyer. I believe there will be useful clues there.
Probably go talk to Nefer.
Nasha Town, huh? But there are so many shady people there. Not the kind of people that like answering questions.
Dory likes answering questions, but for a price.
It is not the best idea for you to interact with adults like that, I know. I will handle the investigation instead.
Gonna take a minute to stretch. Oh yeah, that hurts.
Perhaps you can get started on the workshop's order backlog in the meantime. Keeping customers waiting too long could have a negative impact on our reputation.
About that, Clank's core was built using a special kind of power, one that incorporates Kuvaki. I wanted to test it out, so I took orders that I knew would require Clank's help to complete. But with Clank missing, there's no way I can get them done. Curse that rotten thief!
Analyzing other solutions. All foreseeable results are anticipated to have a negative effect on the workshop.
Kuvaki? Wait, the Traveler can use that too! What? How is that possible?
Calculations complete. Adequate solution identified. Traveler, I would like to enlist your services to help Aino clear the workshop backlog. You will, of course, be generously compensated for your labor.
Fine by me.
Come on, no need for that. We're all friends here, right? We'd be more than happy to help. Besides, it might give us a chance to learn more about Krai.
Indeed.
Much appreciated. Then, in the meantime, I will take care of the investigation in Nasha Town.
Nope, I'm gonna do that too. With the Traveler's help, I'm confident I can do both.
I know.
I
Uh-oh.
need you here, Inefa. Someone needs to watch over the workshop and make sure nothing else gets stolen. You're the only one I trust to do that. Besides, rescuing our stolen comrade is a job for the boss of this place, and that happens to be me.
Then I will defer to you, boss.
All right, Clink Clank Legion, move out. Ino sure is determined, huh?
Wait, if she says that, is the robot's gonna start marching into town?
Well, she is the boss of the workshop, and a capable one at that. Please have faith in her abilities and look out for her if she needs help.
No problem. Just leave it to us.
I can't move. Oh, there we go. Cutscene. Well, that was indeed something. Clink, clank, clash. Should I continue my research or not? What's this? Zip Zap Spybot number 1. Zip Zap what now? To be precise, this is the testing platform for Zip Zap Spybot number 1, the latest stealth robot of Ino's design. It looks like the Roombas that we saw in the Fatui Center. She recently purchased the abandoned cleaning bot from the black market. After modifying it, and so it is the Roomba, she created the Zip Zap Spybot number 1 you see here today. This platform has simulated several hostile environments to test the robot's ability to maintain stealth under pressure. Why is Ino making this stealth robot again? After the theft of the Clank 70% suite, Ino made up her mind and declared, no matter how powerful the foe, I have to rescue our friends. Then she quickly completed the draft of Zip Zap Spybot number 1 and started its development. According to her plan, once development is complete, it should be able to infiltrate even heavily guarded Kuvaki and Experimental Design Bureau with ease to rescue her friends. That sounds pretty awesome. But Ino soon realized that perfecting the plan would take far too long, so she wanted to abandon the idea. As per her calculations, it would be much faster to just turn all of Krai upside down. Made up my mind. Since we're taking things nice, chill, and easy, I'll just keep working on Zip Zap Spybot number 1. It'll definitely help us save our friends. In that case, can we ask the two of you to assist? The tests, based on past statistics, having data provided by other testers as a reference, will increase Ino's development speed by at least 30%. Count Paimon in. Sounds like fun. I'll help too. When I thank both of you on Ino's behalf, I will grant you access permissions to the platform just for now on. You can use it for any testing you need to conduct. Alright, backup plans. This wasn't even what we were trying to do. Alright, let's speed through all these. Zip Zap Robot on the move. Who needs to look at the tutorial? We'll figure it out as we go. Oh, this looks cool. During the challenge, you must control Zip Zap Spybot number 1 to evade enemies. You enter enemy's detection range, will immediately be discovered and lose 1 HP. So if the number 1's HP depleted, you fail. Okay. Enemy mechanisms patrol along routes. Observe the behavior during the patrols. Okay. Power to perform spinning attacks in combat and dash forward. There are ID cards. Destroy containers holding cards. Some ID cards are held by mechanisms. Shot down with Kavaki bullets. You have a buzzsaw. This seems really easy and really tedious. Uh-oh. That's all we had to do. Reach the target location and get all 3 ID cards. Cool. That only took a minute and a half, but it sure didn't feel like a minute and a half. Some challenges Kavaki bullets will be present. Ziploc can use its technique to attract and carry these bullets and fire them at enemies. Okay. Kavaki forwards. Blue Kavaki areas will cause Ziploc Spybot to speed up. Let's just keep doing that. That seems fun. Ow. Clear a path. That's 1 ID card. Let's check the down path. Nothing. Okay, these are going to start taking proceedingly longer, aren't they? Come on. There's the ID card. Next stage. All right. So we move slower through these. So we want to avoid them. Oh, they follow the marked paths, I forgot. That's 1 ID card. Let's get rid of you. Let's get rid of you. Oh, dang it. It's annoying. Come on, turn. Evacuate as soon as possible. That's the second key card. Oh, that's annoying. And we get past them. Just like that, I guess. Stop, start, keep it swift. Oh, a lot of flying ones this time. Can't deal with those. Keycard get. Darn it. Let's get one of these. Makes that so much easier. 2 keycard get. Stealth missions are easy. Tedious, but easy. Aha, can't fool me. Perching, peeking, probing. They're getting a little bit longer. They give us 10 minutes to do each one of these. Alright, keycard get. So many enemies here. Aha, keycard get. That way. Just keep weaseling my way around the corners. Oh, that was so close. Just leave. Aha, side objective. Destination, trouble ahead. They're giving us a bomb right off the bat. It's not a good idea. Have at least 2 HP remaining. That's not really a good sign. Oh, we're off to a great start. Just gotta get to the end. Enemies hot on your heels. Oh, come on. This is not exactly good security. I wonder if I'll actually put chapters on this video with each of the level names or not, since I'm just going one to the next. This is the same level. This appears to be the same level. Did I just redo the same level without hitting next? I might have. Aha! Well, either way, flawless run this time. No notes. Oh, this was the last one, probably. That's why I didn't go to the next one, because this was the last one. Gotta get all that sweet, sweet morale. We get the weapon. Energy Recharge Catalyst. Those are rare. For 20 seconds after using Elemental Skill, equipping characters' Elemental Mastery is increased by 100. That's pretty good. Finally here. You didn't forget about this rare outsourced work opportunity now, did you? Wait, hold on. Which order is yours again? I'm Godinty. Expatriate representative from the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau. That should be enough to jog your memory. Too long, didn't hear. Give me the deets for your order. Ugh. I'll only say it once more. Recently, a batch of our out-of-control recon bots flew out of the design bureau, and it's my job to retrieve the wandering units. But the robots tend to fly rather high. Handling them alone will prove a tall order. That's why I offered you this opportunity. Honestly, you can either retrieve them or destroy them on the spot. Our goal is simply to prevent them from falling into outsiders' hands. Oh, that one. Yeah, those recon bots go really high, and most ordinary people can't even touch them. But that's why I mastered a way to simply make the moon lanes we need to get up there. You can get the Kuhenki to help out, right, Dan? Let's test and see if they can use our moon lanes. Help us take down those recon bots. No problem. Just leave it to Dan. No problem indeed. Alright. I'm going to pay you in Mora. You can take the components and recon bots as compensation instead. This was stipulated in my order when I placed it, and I don't take retractions. You giving us spare parts for payment? Didn't you just say the robots weren't supposed to fall into outsiders' hands? Which is why it's a rare and very valuable opportunity for you. If everything goes well, I don't mind turning a blind eye as thanks for your hard work. That's strange. It just sounds like you don't want to pay us. Well, Mora or no Mora, it doesn't matter to me. I want those parts. Though I'm thinking of using them for my future research projects. Well, since you're okay with it, I know. About the recon bots. You even know how much one of those can fetch in the black market? The offers that merchants open with, you can't even imagine. Of course, on paper, my supervisors would never openly permit the sale of these recon bots, so quit obsessing over the payment. With the back door I can open for you, it'll make a fortune. By the by, you might not find recon bots at every location, because really who knows if they'll stay where they are after going haywire. That said, you should find energy traces that they left behind. Cleaning those traces up is part of the order as well, so it must be done. Oh, so this is one of those ones where I'm going to actually have to wander around, huh? Complete the challenge would reach a ranking of B, A, or S. Oh, we walked into the main storyline. Oh well.
Let's see. Who around here looks like a thief?
Everyone, Paimon.
A lot of people, actually. We haven't actually been in Krai that long, so we don't know much about this place. Where do we even start?
What do you think, I know?
Yeah, you must know this place like the back of your hand. Got any ideas? We could yell out, which one of you is the rotten thief who stole from the Clink, Clank, craft shop? Then, we see who starts to sweat, and we grab him.
Cool. Anybody got any better ideas?
Honestly, terrible idea.
A lot of adults there do bad things. A lot of adults out there do bad things. Don't even feel guilty about it.
No way! Sometimes I sneak a dessert when I'm not supposed to. And I always feel super guilty, even if Anefa doesn't catch on. Maybe we should ask Anefa what to do, but I really want to do this on my own. Guess you don't really interact with people outside the workshop, huh?
I mean, she interacted with Varka.
Well, don't worry. Let's just start asking around. We're bound to find some clues that way. Okay.
See?
I checked
Right.
absolutely everything. Turns out I was right all
Using magnetism to create a hammer is neat.
If the thief's plan was to sell your bot, maybe we should start by asking the local blacksmiths. After all, blacksmiths need all kinds of raw materials.
That's a pretty good idea, Paimon.
Oh, good point.
You're looking for a blacksmith? To be honest, I consider myself more a researcher motivated by personal interest. Wait, I know? You're here in person? That's a first.
Something terrible has happened, so I had to come. One of my bots was stolen. Has anyone come by to sell it?
Wow, someone had the nerve to steal from your workshop? Let me think.
Maybe you should describe what Clank's 70% sweet looks like, I know. Might help jog your memory.
Oh, no need. I know style. I'd recognize it anywhere. But the only thing that's come my way recently is boring scrap metal. Nothing that looked even remotely like your work.
You know, considering what Aino's style is, I'm surprised Inepa looks the way Inepa does. Brigitte looks more Aino's style than Inepa does.
Maybe the thief hasn't pawned it off yet.
Yeah, maybe. Well, thanks for the help. We'll keep looking.
Does your stolen bot use Kuvaki by any chance? Bots like that have been super popular on the market lately.
That's helpful information. Alright, let's check over here next. The rare goods stores.
The Voynich Guild. If we want to see if a transaction took place, it couldn't hurt to ask around here, right?
Welcome to the Voynich Guild. Heavens above! If it isn't the owner of the Clink, Clank, Chromkake craft shop herself! What an honor this is! And quite a rare one at that.
This guy
We're
seems
only
pretty
sending
young.
orders out to your workshop, but rarely do we have the pleasure of doing business in person. Are you looking to sell one of your pieces? I'm sure we can land on a price that'll leave you satisfied.
Sell one of my bots? You wish. Actually, one of Aino's bots was stolen, so we wanted to see if the guild had any record of a sale or something.
I see. This bot must mean a great deal to you, Miss Aino.
Every bot does.
Duh.
I wish the Voynich Guild could offer you some sort of consolation, but I'm afraid I have no recollection of such a sale.
We didn't ask for your recollection, we asked for any records.
Oh, okay. We'll get out of your hair then. Come on, let's keep asking around.
Well, they're suspicious as all hell.
Here's a thought. If you could provide me with a detailed description of your lost item, I could keep an eye out for you.
That's what we should have done in the first place. Alright, who are we checking with next? Oh, the Fatui?
Wait, is that a Fatui agent over there? Maybe our thief got mixed up with them. Let's go see if he knows anything. But Inefa says most Fatui agents are bad guys.
It's okay, I got your back.
Hello?
Stop right there. I don't do business out in the open, so we'll talk like this. Introduce yourselves first. What faction are you affiliated with?
Faction? I don't belong to a faction. I'm the boss of the Clink Clank Chromkake craft shop.
That's a faction, I know.
So someone we don't want to mess with. Is there a conflict between us that I don't know about? I've never trespassed on your property as far as I can recall.
Oh, we're not here to settle a score or anything. We just want to know if anyone's tried to use a stolen bot to pay off a debt.
Of course not. I don't accept stolen property. If the owner comes knocking, it becomes my problem, doesn't it?
True. Guess we'll just have to keep looking.
See how reasonable the Fatui can be if you just, talk to them?
Well, it seems like we've exhausted all our options here. Where else should we look? Let me think. Right. There's one more place we haven't searched. That shop.
The Curatorium of Secrets? Oh no. We're going to Dory's shop.
Enough told me about it. If you can pay, there's a way. That's what it's famous for.
Oh wow, Dory did outsource it and get someone to hire to watch the place.
Welcome. Please feel free to peruse our Sumeru specialties. I'm more than happy to assist with any additional requests as well.
Wait, isn't this Dory's shop? Okay, this actually isn't a bad idea. You never know what kind of stuff Dory's got stashed away.
Can I help you with something?
One of my bots was stolen yesterday, and I want to know if the thief sold it to your shop.
Is it valuable? We only accept goods that we can use to turn a profit.
That's Dory's business acumen for you.
I wouldn't expect anything less from someone working under Lord Songama Bay.
Turn a profit? I don't like to think about my bots that way. But, well, merchants usually find them pretty valuable.
In that case, let me check. Apologies. We have no record of any transactions over the past 2 days involving mechanical constructs.
Well, that's good news. It's another place eliminated, so no one sold it here.
Aw, I thought we'd find something here for sure. Oh, it's okay, I know. We'll think of something. Oh, maybe we could ask this guy to check again. Or...
Oh! Well, if it isn't Aino and her 2 Outlander friends, asking around Nasha Town for intel, are we? You're lucky you didn't get swindled 6 ways from Sunday.
But I don't mind. We're just kind of made out of Mora.
Yehuda! Oh, dumpster diver. It's you.
Dumpster diver.
Okay, now that was just uncalled for. I've got a name, Pipsqueak. Use it. Now listen. Word on the street is someone stole one of your constructs.
It's not a construct. It's a companion. How did you know?
Your, intelligence mission or whatever. Yeah, you weren't exactly being subtle. Word spread throughout all of Nasha Town, I bet.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But you're in luck, I know, because the best bounty hunter in the land has decided to take up your cause. Smart as a whip, she navigates the major factions with ease, always with her finger on the pulse of all the goings-on in Krai. If you want to get back what you lost, oh, she's your best bet.
I can always count on you to be entertaining.
Who is?
Who? Me, of course.
Aw, Clank is doomed.
What was with that reaction? Does she think I'm a liability or something?
I love the facial expressions of Yehuda. I don't know if I've mentioned this in any of my previous streams, but she kind of reminds me of Monica Norton or Monica Everett from Silent Witch, which is a show that's airing right now. It's pretty good.
Hey, with me on your side, there's still hope. But first, we gotta agree on terms. My services don't come cheap, you know.
You're really gonna charge us? I don't charge you when you just swing by and help yourself to my desserts. Well, technically Anafa's desserts, seeing as she's the one who makes them.
Why is she bringing that up all of a sudden? I mean, it's true, but still. Oh, there goes my chances of making some easy cash. now I just look ungrateful. Well, if you're not gonna pay, then...
Yehuda, you really look out for the kid, don't you? Coming over to help like this? Oh, this is a lot. I know really cares about this bot, you know. Paimon knows you're not the type to abandon a friend in need.
That's it. I'm done for. There's no backing out now.
Guilt tripped her.
You know me. Come on, this way. All right, we're here.
I don't see Clank anywhere. Did you lie to me again, dumpster diver?
Have some patience and hear the professional out. Now, I know style is super unique. When one of her creations shows up for sale, you can be sure that people will know who it belongs to. You might look like an easy target, but everyone knows you've got me and my boss behind you. Point is, there's not a single person in Krai who'd steal one of your bots and go sell it on the regular black market.
So there's like a super secret one?
Not an above board one anyway, but in a legal black market like this. That's another matter.
So for those who don't study economics, a black market is not a term for an illegal market. A black market is just a term for somewhere, is just the actual term for a market that is not the traditional retail market. That's a black market. So whenever there's more demand than there is supply, there's more supply than there is demand, then you'll create a deadweight loss. And if there's more demand than there is supply, people will be willing to pay more for supply, so black markets will open up, or people will start selling it off the main retail. It's just a term for a secondary market. Now, an illegal black market is usually a black market where you deal in illegal sales. That's the distinction. So I don't know how many people study economics or even know that difference.
Wait, but aren't all black markets illegal?
No, Paimon. I just got through explaining that.
Maybe, but that doesn't mean there aren't any rules. My boss sets them, and there are people who follow them, and people who don't. And that market over there, yeah, that's where the rule breakers go to make deals. And based on the intel I have, this market deals almost exclusively in mechanical constructs. Ring any bells?
You're a genius, Yehuda! But, there's no one here.
So stake it out.
The key to a market like this is operating in secret. There's no chance it runs every day. I asked around my circle, and it seems like our next chance to check it out is in 2 days' time.
We have to wait 2 days?
That's nothing. Even if your bot's on its last legs, 2 days ain't gonna change much.
Now you listen up. Clank belongs to my workshop. I'm the boss, and no bot of mine is getting hurt on my watch.
Sheesh, this kid's got a temper. Maybe I should apologize. No, wait. I'm not about to be intimidated by some little squirt.
Whoa, where did that come from?
She's crying.
It's all right. I mean, it's understandable. The kid built up the Clink craft shop all on her own. And she has more interactions with robots than people most days.
Hey, robots are people.
I'm sure. For her, these bots are everything.
Sitting around for 2 days doing nothing is going to be really hard for her.
Yeah, I know that. But that's the only lead I can give you right now.
I know. Yehuda's just trying to help. You know that, right? At least think about it. Oh, fine. If we have to wait, then we'll wait. Get it together, I know. You're the boss. You need to keep your cool.
Well, that took some convincing. All right then, let's meet here in 2 days.
All right, well, since we have a 2-day gap, let's do all the minigames. And the time it takes for the second part to start. Wait until 2 days later. Oh, we get the cool music now because we're close to that vault in the center of the lake. I had to carry someone out here a few days ago. Poor guy. Being posted close to the Kavaki device really is asking for trouble. Interesting. Barrier and ID cards. Malfunction. Guess the patrols have to be done manually for the time being. This got struck just now. That sounds like a world quest for later. Where did I go wrong? If only I had more theoretical knowledge. If only had more than theoretical knowledge. Okay, no need to confirm this order. This is Jeanette, the Fontanian engineer. Of all orders I've got, this one was the most interesting. You're finally here, so there's hope. Hi there, we're Aino's assistants, or, well, Paimon thinks you can call us that. What do you need help with? She's made a type of robot that can use Kuvaki to achieve long-distance communication. Which sounds super fun. But she's run into a whole bunch of malfunctions, so she wants to help her troubleshoot her stuff. I'm ashamed to admit the trial and error curiosity won't yield any results. In the end, it still boils down to practice. Don't worry, we're an honorary member of the Fontanian Research Institute. Doesn't sound that hard, just leave it to us. It's a bit embarrassing, but I'd like to modify my order. While waiting for your reply, I, well, ended up making another mess of things. I was suddenly curious if a change of environment could solve the issue, so I conducted more tests in areas with different Kuvaki concentrations. The malfunctions still happened. I ended up losing those robots. So, apart from the agreed-upon debugging, could you help me retrieve the robots as well? You lost them? All of them? If you need me to compensate with extra pay, I'll think of something, I promise. But there should be many ways to track them down. Since the robots are all powered by Kuvaki, they should leave behind Kuvaki remnants wherever they go. I'll prep a special device for you. Once you use it to collect enough Kuvaki remnants, you'll be able to track down whichever robot left them behind. Well, this sounds fun. And since it does, I won't ask for extra pay. Thank you, really? Alright. During the challenge, there will be Kuvaki remnants on the field. Follow these remnants to find the malfunctioning robots. After collecting a certain amount, the location of malfunctioning robots will be on the field revealed. Okay. Great, this sounds like it's another one of those annoying ones where we're gonna have to go to specific locations. It's only 3 this time, though. At least this one's by a teleporter. Ah, here we go. Okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
More Kuvaki remnants over here. That's annoying. Oh well. Guess I'll have to jump back to this. Because this quest happens to take place in the exact same damn place. Alright. Act 2.
Hey, Yehuda! Wow, this place is packed.
My intel network never steers me wrong. Now I'm thinking we start off by checking whatever transaction records we can find. See if our thief already made the sale.
Hey! Which one of you is the rotten thief who stole my robot, huh? Come out and show yourself!
Oh god, she went back with her stupid plan.
That was not what I had in mind.
Uh-oh.
My. You must be the owner of the Chromkake craft shop.
Now this is an opportunity I've been waiting for. Always easier to talk business in person.
Which one of you is the thief?
No thieves here, only shrewd business people. Speaking of, you do custom orders, right? Kid, make me a robot. I'll be sure to make it worth your while.
You're the one who built that robo-maid, right? Is it for sale? I'm dying to get my hands on one.
Oh god. The robo-maid.
Both of you? Get out of my face!
Ahem. It's clear you two have no respect for even the most basic of rules. No wonder an illegal market like this is the only one that'll take you. Even if Miss Aino is willing to do business with you, and that's a big if. All negotiations go through the front desk. Understood?
Well.
As you can see, this kid's creations are a hot commodity in Krai. I'm not surprised these merchants are practically clambering over each other in excitement.
I don't care! Enough is not for sale, and neither is Clank. These grown-ups are getting on my nerves. But the Traveler was right. Well, they're not gonna fess up because they don't even feel guilty. Oh, there goes my plan.
We already told you that plan wouldn't work. I can't believe you went through with it anyway.
Yeah, getting them to confess was kind of a long shot.
If you figured that would work, you're even more out of touch than I thought. These people only care about one thing, Mora. Being a good person doesn't exactly pad the pockets. If we want information, the front desk is the place to start. Follow me.
Bong bong boom, a grand plot. Front desk.
Ah, if it isn't the owner of the Clink Chromkake craft shop. What an honor! How can I assist you?
Used to see.
Let me do the talking. It's simple. We just want to know if anyone has tried to sell one of the craft shop's bots around here recently.
Ah, well, I won't lie to you. We're very much a need-to-know establishment. Meaning we don't make a habit of asking for details about the transactions that take place here. It's one of the advantages of this place. Our clients are free to buy or sell whatsoever they might wish. All they need to do is post a notice on the bulletin board.
That's it? No wonder this place is illegal.
Wait, you guys! huge sum of Mora in exchange for Aino's newest robot!
Clank was stolen!
And you just sit back and let people peddle stolen goods for cash. That makes you just as bad as the thief.
I'm afraid it's not that simple. As I said, we never question the terms of our transactions.
It's also a waiver. It just means someone's offering to be a buyer, not a thief or seller in this case.
It's a matter of professionalism. Remaining neutral in client disputes is a must.
Clank is more than a robot. He's my friend. I'm not gonna let him be sold off like some second-rate piece of scrap.
Hey, you can't tear that down! I'm obligated to keep it up until closing, at least. Please, show some understanding.
Someone literally put up a billboard saying, hey, steal this for me.
What happened to remaining neutral in client disputes?
Listen, customers have to pay to put up a notice, all right? We have to turn a profit somehow. If you pay more than the original customer, I'll let you cover that notice up with one of your own.
Enough! This place clearly has its rules. There's no point in making a scene. Besides, we found a clue, didn't we? Let's see what the notice says.
Who's offering the money?
Huh. Willing to part with large sum in return for specific robot. It appears to be the work of the Chromkake craft shop. Details negotiable in person. According to intel from an informant, there is only one of its kind in existence. It is currently in the hands of the Frostmoon Scions.
Also, someone's watching.
Present the robot to me, and a generous sum of Mora will be yours.
So it sounds like the robot wandered into the Frostmoon Scions and someone wants to steal it.
The Frostmoon Scions? Does that mean... The Chromkake craft shop is situated between the Frostmoon Enclave and Nasha Town. Their people always pass by the workshop whenever they need to head into town. Over time, you get used to it, and Nefa and I never even thought to be on guard. So, does that mean the Frostmoon Scions stole your bot? But why?
I think it just wandered there by accident.
I know why. They obviously want Clank's desserts for themselves. Desserts?
It's a dessert bot, isn't it?
Yeah. Nefa is always controlling my sugar intake or whatever, so that's why I created Clank. All you gotta do is input the recipe and provide the ingredients, and he bakes desserts for you.
All this for a dessert baking robot?
Trying to downplay it, are we, Miss Aino? Not convincing enough to fool the various factions of Not Krai, I'm afraid.
I don't think she's trying to fool them. I think that legitimately is what the robot does.
Who are you?
Asako. Oh, my boss knows him. He's quite a respected guy in that circle. What are you doing in a place like this?
Ooh, it's a flyer for a hot dog.
The Voynich Guild isn't the only place to make deals, you know. Business often requires one to expand their horizons.
I like your hat.
And when it comes to lucrative opportunities, I'm not one to discriminate. In fact, I'm the one who got someone to post the notice you just saw.
So you're the one who's trying to buy Clank. You're as rotten as the rest of them.
No, it's just business.
It's just good business.
I have a fascination with this robot of yours, Miss Aino. I tried to purchase it from the Frostmoon Scions, but those zealots wouldn't budge. So here I am, right at the source. I want you to fashion another of its kind. Mora is no object. I'll even offer you 10 times the number on the notice.
That's a lot of money.
I don't do business with rotten thieves.
Your notice didn't talk about how you want this done. In other words, stealing is fair game. You're telling me someone of your esteem is willing to risk your reputation for a cake-baking robot?
Which also Nefa can do, by the way.
How about this? Share the intel from your informant, and the Chromkake craft shop will owe you a favor.
According to my intel, this
bot is capable of much more than baking cakes. It incorporates the technology of the Bwoooom and Blast Kuvaki energy cannon, and has formidable potential as a weapon.
Excuse me?
Look at that cannon. It's capable of condensing Kuvaki into highly destructive energy. But it's too big and cumbersome to be mass-produced and transported.
I know, what did you do to make this cake-making robot?
Not to mention, it takes a considerable amount of time between firings to prepare the ammunition. All in all, it's not something that can be commercialized. But if you make it smaller and easier to mass produce, you have the perfect product, even if it doesn't quite replicate the power of that cannon. Besides, if you think about it, is that not precisely why the Frost Moon Scions targeted your bot in the first place?
We don't know why they haven't.
In their doctrine, Kuvaki is a sacred power. They'd consider it blasphemy to treat it as anything but. The giant cannon in Nasha Town uses Kuvaki to fend off the wild hunt and protect the people, which is something the Frostmoon Scions can accept. But turning that technology into a product and allowing anyone with Mora to purchase it via the black market and wield the power of Kuvaki for themselves. Now that is blasphemy of the highest order, I would imagine.
I don't really know. I'm not super familiar with their religion.
A lot of trouble could come knocking at your doorstep, Miss Aino.
Well, I mean their old religion. I guess they're starting a new one now.
Away. Easy as that.
Please don't tell me you've made some kind of war machine again.
Again? What do you mean again?
Clank isn't a war machine. I already told you. He makes desserts. And deliciously, scrumptiously yummy ones at that. He's my friend, and I'm gonna get him back no matter what it takes. So you can take your offer and get lost.
It appears negotiations have broken down. A real pity.
But at least we know where the bot is.
Well, what do we do now? We know Clank is with the Frost Moon Scions, so all we have to do is go there and then...
Why don't we ask Llama for help?
Huh, good idea!
Hold up. I should warn you, if that merchant was telling the truth, things are about to get tricky. Just be prepared, okay?
Our paid services are still on the table. Perhaps you could reconsider?
But it's covered in notices splashed all over the organization looks messy and chaotic, but also intentional in some ways. Many of the notices take jab at set business rivals, and for some reason, there always seems to be front and center. It's the same text line from the billboard in Fontaine. Alright, this zone is clear now, which means I should be able to do this robot thingy. Of course. Oh well. Now that we have this meeting spot unlocked, that's another teleport location.
Ah, traveler, Paimon. Come night or day, may the moonlight connect us. I sense you are troubled. Please, unburden yourself.
You saw right through us again, huh?
Bathed in moonlight, the concern in your features is as stark as the dark spots on a full moon, ever betraying the emotion that lies beneath the surface.
I
I tell Aino to keep quiet for 1 second, and of course, she throws a tantrum. Lady Moonchanter, allow me to explain.
Alright, choosing her words very carefully, she explains.
Theft? How despicable. A disgrace on the Frost Moon Scions.
It's all just speculation at this point.
Just a moment.
Statue's right there, too. Nice.
A few days ago, a mechanical construct was brought back to the Frost Moon Scions. Come. I will speak to the offenders at once. I am certain the truth of the matter will reveal itself.
Some kids stole it because it makes cakes, didn't they?
Come night or day, may the moonlight connect us. What can I do for you, my lady?
Mama explains the situation, alright?
Theft? We would never do such a thing. This is baseless slander. We did recover a dangerous mechanical device, but we didn't steal it. We confiscated it from a group of bandits.
If there's been a misunderstanding, our guests deserve an explanation.
I remember. It was a few days ago out in the wild. Huh?
Oh my god, are those treasure hoarders? We haven't seen the treasure hoarders yet, but we know that they're supposedly in an operating faction out here.
It's still not done? Come on! We need to finish these tests before the locals are onto us!
Can't we just go somewhere else? This job's putting me on edge.
No, idiot! Didn't you hear what the boss said? This thing uses Kuvaki. Why else would we be out here? Now shut up and get moving!
Not so loud. I just need to think. This should be it.
What was that?
What did you do? Are you trying to give us away?
No, Look, at least we know this thing's powerful, right? We should have enough to report back on.
All right, then let's pack up and get out of here.
Stop right there! Drop that dangerous device at once!
Shoot! That was quick. Can you activate this thing again?
I don't even remember what I did. Are we supposed to run with this thing? It weighs a ton!
It weighs a ton.
Let's just make a run for it. The most important thing is that we don't get caught!
So, that's what happened. We didn't catch the bandits, but we were able to intercept the device.
And that's probably where what's-his-name got that intel.
I know. I'll ask you one more time. Are you sure you didn't make some kind of war machine?
Maybe this is another misunderstanding. We don't know for sure that the device Otso confiscated is Clank. Did it have this symbol on it?
Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
That's the one I designed for my bots. I made it so that even if the bot gets dismantled or modified, the symbol can't be removed. So, Clank is definitely the bot you picked up.
It could be another bot.
Misunderstanding resolved, then. The device will be returned to its rightful owner.
Also, does Anefa have that logo on her somewhere?
Forgive me, my lady, but I believe that is far too risky. Although this device is similar in principle to the cannon in Nasha Town, the two cannot be seen in the same light. By harnessing Kuvaki, the cannon has protected this land from the wild hunt time and time again. I've always regarded it as a blessing from the moon goddess. But this construct is more like a commercial product. In the hands of those with nefarious intentions, it could easily be exploited for personal gain. As far as I'm aware, this young lady often has dealings with the major factions of Krai. I suspect she created the device to sell it for profit. If it ends up on the black market, in the hands of those who would misuse our goddess's gifts...
Clank is my friend! He's not for sale.
As much as I would like to believe you, that is a risk we cannot take. It is blasphemous to allow the power of our sacred moonlight to be exploited.
Can we at least see it?
I warned them that things were about to get tricky. Oh, what have I got myself into?
To be honest, I don't think we need your help anymore. You're probably free to go.
The best course of action is to destroy this dangerous device and prevent anything like it from ever being created again.
What did you just say? Are you threatening to destroy Clank?
You must understand. The consequences could be dire.
No, you just want Clank for yourselves, just like everyone else. Get out of my way!
Uh-oh.
I know, calm down!
Stop this at once!
They have combat models.
I'll let you leave with that dangerous device.
I told you, Clank is my friend! Go claw!
Please, calm yourself.
I know!
Stop the raging lunatic. Isn't how we solve problems, I know.
But you heard him! He wants to destroy Clank. We won't let that happen. But causing trouble isn't going to help the situation.
Not good. A group of flying machines just ambushed the storage facility and took back the device.
Of course.
What? That can't just be a coincidence. They must have taken advantage of our conflict with this girl.
Whoa! That's a lot of recon bots!
Uh-oh.
It must
the
be
two we
those
took it?
black market merchants! I knew we wouldn't get off so easy.
I can create a temporary moon lane here. Could you get the Kuhangi to help, Traveler?
Sure can do.
Alright, let's knock him down!
How are we supposed to do that? Alright. Throw the rocks. Even more bots, huh? Up she goes!
I know! Watch out! Darn it! I know!
Okay. Hello there!
Oh, right. The recon bot.
I'm just glad you're okay.
Phew! That was way too close! Reckless much, Traveler?
What do you mean to me? She's the one that ran and just leapt off a cliff.
At least it all turned out okay. Nice fighting back there, by the way. Thought I'd have to swoop in and save the day, but guess I was wrong. That really was way too close. If something happens to that kid, I don't know how I'd explain it to a Nepha.
I love that we get an internal monologue with Yehoda constantly.
Okay? No, it's not okay. How is it okay? Clank's been stolen again. No, stop. You're the boss of the Chromkake craft shop, I know. You can't cry at a time like this.
Allow me to apologize on behalf of my people. If we hadn't tried to stop you, perhaps you could have reached your companion in time.
My lady.
If she truly viewed that robot as a product, she could simply create another. But instead, she demonstrated a degree of courage that should put us all to shame. Not even the light of the full moon could reveal the slightest blemish in her goodness. But your hearts are sinking into shadows that the moonlight cannot reach.
You have my sincerest apologies.
Wow, he turned to 180 real quick.
It's okay. It was all just one big misunderstanding.
Do not despair, young one. The pure of heart will always have the moonlight to guide them. I'm confident that you will retrieve your companion. I can even send some of my people to help if needed.
Okay.
Well, if they're heading back to the market, they're gonna actually have to pass through your territory, I know, to get there.
That brings us to our next question. Where should we go now?
Because the only way to get back to Nasha Town from here is to go through your workshop.
It's obvious. That stunt just now, it had that merchant from the black market written all over it. He knew we were walking into a conflict with the Frostmoon Scions, and he used that as his opening.
Yehoda is actually pretty smart. That being said, she also does know how to use computer hacking.
I'd even go so far as to say, he's the one that stole your bot in the first place. Explains how he knew it was here, and could set this all up. If you want my opinion, Asuko's your biggest suspect. But I guess we can't rule out the other merchants either.
Yeah, so that means you know where we should search next.
It sounds... maybe it's the treasure hoarders, too.
So, it's all up to me again? That market is long gone. Who knows where those merchants scurried off to? And we don't even know which one's the real culprit. Oh, this is what I get for trying to sound confident.
You just can't stand seeing Aino so upset, right, Yehoda? Aw, that's so nice.
We're gonna guilt trip her again.
Counting on you.
It's all up to you, Yehoda.
Great. How am I supposed to back out now?
You said, this is literally deja vu.
Fine. At least, give me 2 days.
No problem. See, Aino? Look at all the help you've got. Everything's gonna be fine. I know. Thanks, everyone.
Alright, 2 more days, so let's go back to doing what we were doing before and playing mini-games. I can't believe we got knocked out of the mini-game, though, by the quest advancing. Find the final machines on the fritz. Alright. New idea, huh? This one's actually broken up into an actual quest line. That's kind of neat. Hello, Dan and Paimon. Thanks for your help. I finished making adjustments to the robots you found previously. Ah, gang's all here. So far, I haven't run into any new problems, but what I have run into is a new idea. When you track down the other robots, can you pay attention to any of their special behaviors? Behaviors? Meaning? Well, that'd be how they interact with each other, I suppose. It should be more obvious once you've recovered enough of them. Okay, I'll leave it to us. Thank you both. I'll mark the next area on your map. Oh, they're right, like right here. Where is this magnet pulling this stuff out of? Uh-huh. Found ya. Ow. And just like that, we now have an R5 catalyst. Time to get a free crown. Hey, Jeanette. Did you get all the robots we found? I did. Good work, you two. Speaking of which, you made new discoveries. You did? Please tell me everything. Okay. The behaviors you described, the robots seemed to like you very much. And thus sent you a message, an invitation to play together. Really? Wow, that's so cool. I knew it. Knew what? I'm certain my vision can only be realized through interactions between these robots. The more units we can retrieve, the closer to my original plan. Now they can already communicate with others. All we have to do is find the rest of the robots, and yes, I can see my creativity bearing fruit. Well, someone's excited. I'm sorry for getting a bit worked up. I still need your help to find the rest. Here, I marked them on their map. Let's get going. I'm just curious to see where this is all going. Where's the last batch? Oh my god, they're all the way over here. It's a good thing I explored this island. You got a bunch of waypoints. They're probably buried in the sand. What else we're looking for must be over there, right? No, they've been spotted by bad guys.
Transfix! Midnight Phantasmagoria!
Better hold back this time.
More enemies. Never ends.
You asked for it!
Hailstorm what? Cannoneer? Whoa, Jeanette really built these guys to be super tough, huh? Drive the bad guys away! Let's bring these robots back first. It'll be another big surprise for her. That's pretty terrifying, actually. That was really easy. Didn't really have to do much searching at all. Oh, that's cute. Thank you so much for helping me out with the troubleshooting about the robots. The robots were actually modified with devices that Ino invented. And the idea to use Kavaki was based off one of her latest works. She's a total genius. I tried to do it myself only to realize how difficult it actually was. I really have to learn from my seniors, don't I? Huh. Well, that was something. An adventurer's woes. I'm guessing this is the combat event. Ah, Miss Ino, you're here. Aren't you the legendary Dan and his fairy companion? They're being more consistent with the fairy bit, aren't they? You know us? My name is Serin. I'm the branch master of Krai's Adventurers Guild. Just think about your reputation in the guild. If I didn't know you, it would be a serious dereliction of my duties, wouldn't it? Huh, that makes sense. Ah, you also know each other. Let me just confirm. Which order's yours again? I'm curious too. What kind of help would the guild need from Ino? Well, you know how it's an adventurer's biggest obstacle out in the wild is various enemies that stand in their way. In other regions, the guild can collaborate with local authorities to provide some protection for adventurers. But in a place like Krai, we can only rely on ourselves. So recently I came up with an idea. Design a self-defense device that any adventurer can carry around. That way even less skilled adventurers can fend off powerful foes. But, well, let's just say the attempt ended in failure. Since I lack the talent to get the job done, I may as well hire a professional to help me out. Oh yeah, that one. Good idea. The design? Yeesh. And that is why I have asked you, Ino. Please, Miss Ino. Please, Miss Ino, for her invaluable assistance. The hard part about this one, Serin, is that the device you designed uses tech from elsewhere. I can't adapt it to Krai's Kavaki-rich environments, you see? I mean, what we need to do isn't complicated. We just need to use his device, find some bad guys, beat them up for testing, and then tweak his design as needed. And when testing, I'll be able to gather some data about Kavaki-rich environments. So it's a win-win order. But I'm not helping with the fighting. And if the device breaks down when you're surrounded, you only have your fists to rely on. Great, my fists have been itching for some faces. I'll leave it in your capable hands then. If you need anything, just let me know. The guild will ensure that you're rewarded for successful ordering the most generous. Got it. Oh, we maxed this out already. We don't even need to do this last event. You get prep for your funeral? Someone calling us over? God damn it, I walked into another quest line. Not sure what's going on, but you try to approach the little girl. Watch out for those weasel thieves. They've been hanging out in the Moleyvalley for a while now. If they get you, you'll become a person with no shadow too. Weasel thieves? Where? Also, what do you mean, person with no shadow? Whoa, what's up with that machine? Are the weasel thieves using it to attack us? Oh my god, they are. Those ones were raised by humans. Might be smarter than humans, too. That's why they chased all the big guys away. Actually, you look pretty similar to that NPC we saw earlier. Now, the big guys have tried and failed to do this before. You just have to remove the energy core and you'll be golden. They've never actually done it, though, so it can't be that easy. We can stop the weasel thieves by grabbing the energy core, right? Come on, Dan. Why don't we give it a go? Can't just ignore something dangerous like that when there's a little kid running around. Seeing this is great Paimon, I can never ask... Yeah, sure. Keep your head down. Okay, little miss? Alright, what's your name again? Aren't you the littlest miss here? I don't get it. Whatever, I'm a newie. And you should call me Big Sis, littlest miss. It's only proper. Let's just leave the titles aside for now. Come on, Dan. We got weasel thieves to bring down a peg or two. Friends of Moleyvalley. That should do it. I got away. Huh, you're way stronger than those big guys. Guess size isn't everything. Right? Yeah, it's not the tallest person ever, but he can thrash monsters 10 times his size easy. Ah, please, I just dabble. Paimon's the real thrasher. I don't go easy on small monsters either. Then you can kick the weasel thief big bosses out of the Moleyvalley, right? This isn't their home, but they're always making a mess of it anyway. Funerals that should have been held can't be. And Grandpa Moley might have gotten killed because of them too. But if we're going to hold new funerals, we'll have to find them all first. Huh? Did weasel thieves really? Also, can Paimon ask, when you say funerals, do you mean people want to hold them here? Why here of all places? Of course they do. I've made all the preparations, and I've thought about what songs to sing to here. Have a look. But do be quiet. Let him rest quietly. Takes out a small matchbox from a beautifully colored beetle lies on the flowery lining cloth within, a few white petals adorning the scene. She has a pet. He's gone to his eternal rest. We've got to hold a funeral for him. But all the places I picked are those small hills with machines on them. They've all been occupied by weasel thieves. Grandpa Moley's family haven't fled by now. They're probably dead. That's how badly the weasel thieves destroyed their home. You think this Grandpa Moley guy she talks about is actually some sort of small animal, I suspect? Could be someone who used to live here. This place doesn't look like it's had any long-term residents. Probably one of her animal friends instead. She even does funerals for beetles after all. How about we catch these no-good, evil-doing weasel thieves? And as for Grandpa Moley's family, we could look for them once we've brought those thieves to justice. How's that sound? Huh, you're really good people. I'll invite you to the funeral for sure. She doesn't look like she slept in weeks. Look at those red lines beneath her eyes. Well, you don't have to do that exactly. Or she's just been crying constantly. Okay, in that case, I have the sugar sculpture I brought earlier. I guess it's already gone. Still got my other pocket money Yerva gave me. You can take that and buy some sugar sculptures for yourselves. If you ask people to help, you gotta repay them. You gotta say thanks. That's the right way to do things. Paimon. To think you would seize candy from tiny hands of children. Hang on, I'm making Paimon out to be some kind of villain. Still, you're super polite for a kid, Anui. Thanks. But you're each getting enough more only for one sugar sculpture. Buttering me up won't get you any extra. And then you're surprisingly practical at things like this. Seems like we're dealing with more than one Weasley weasel thief, right? Yep, that's right. The one that ran off just now isn't the weasel thief big boss I saw. In fact, I got no clue how many brothers he has. But you can find the same robo-claws that fire bullets over there. So we might find more weasel thieves there too. Alright, we're not letting the weasel thieves get away this time. We're going to teach them a lesson. Uh-oh. That's not good.
Drop your weapons!
Gotcha. Paimon's just noticed the weasel thieves fled towards the little hill over there. Yeah, that's something that the big guys who trained the weasel thieves brought over. The weasel thief big boss used it to beat up the big guys up. Sent them rolling and crawling. A difficult scene to imagine. If only I'd been there at the time. Anyway, let's go to that hill and investigate. Keep your eyes open for weasel thief ambush, Dan. Paimon would rather not roll or crawl. I don't even think I've ever seen you touch the ground. Uh-oh, it's a giant robot head. Ah, gotcha. Boom. Gotcha. Alright, time to surrender. Huh? Seriously? They all ran? And in different directions, too. Dan, Audie. Each of us gets one. Don't let them get away this time. Capture the weasel thief. Need a moment to get ready, and I'll catch him for sure. Huh, it's the end of the line for you now. It's my first time seeing the Weasel Thief Big Boss up close. Oh yeah. Gotta call him Big Boss too, Paimon. Some Metal Gear reference. What fat chance Paimon's gonna call some Weasel Thief Big Boss. You're right. Bad kids can't be bosses, can they? And no one's going to attend their funerals either. If they even get to hold them. Alright, I heard Helka say that there's a strange people who eat strange meats, such as meat from weasel thieves, and they're the ones who like to collect specimens. Whether eating them or collecting them, you won't... What's going on? There won't be any need for a funeral afterward. Whoa, Ani. You seriously saying that scary stuff with a straight face? This one looks terrified. And they're gone. Stop! Don't you dare run! They seem to be running, but waiting for us. Let's go see what's up. Blocked. Maybe they want us to break through these rocks? Should we go take a look? Who knows what's inside, though? Hopefully not a trap. Boss or the people of the flagship, they'll know what to do. You said that they probably won't dare lead us into a trap. Oh. It's an entire little place down here. Oh, it's a bunch of moles. Oh, look, it's the whole Moley family. Papa, Mama, little Moley, little Moley, and all the rest. Oh, so they're sniffer moles. Wait, how do you tell them apart? They all look the same to Paimon. By their personalities, of course. You'll understand if you get to know them. They all have the same bad habit of begging for stuff from humans. Ah, poor critters. If we went extinct, what happened to them? Humans go extinct? Well, sniffer moles survive. How could that happen? Big Sis Linnea says that animals go extinct for all sorts of reasons. That means humans can go extinct too. How do you not know that, little Miss Paimon? I'd like to think that I'll outlast the sniffer moles at least. They say that insects predate humans. And that they'll probably still be around when we're gone. Wait, so humans are gonna lose to insects? Paimon's kind of peeved by that. Anyway, back on topic. What are we gonna do about the weasel thieves now that we found our moles? If no one's got a better idea, just hand them over to the flagship. Treasure! Or is there a bribe in this situation? Whatever. Since they're giving it to us, might as well take it. Well, they seem sorry at least. Let's let them off the hook this time, Dan. Not because they gave us treasure, of course.
Something.
Why are they going that way? Should we follow them and take a look? Looks like there's something hidden here. Let's investigate. Everyone's still here. No one's turned into a shadowless mole. Investigate the surrounding area. I think they're reciting something like this. Guess that's a weasel thief for you. The Chromkake bolt. This is probably an important side quest for the friendship area in the Chromkake craft workshop. I'm guessing the weasel thief big bosses are trying to copy the big guys and make this Moley family their flunkies. But just like how those big guys failed, they probably didn't get their way either. Those weasels have messed up the Moleyvalley. Now the Moley family is hiding in a hole somewhere. It's probably best not to expect too much from moles. Yeah, they're just sniffer moles. And it's not like the weasel thieves don't already have super dangerous weapons. Come to think of it, it's crazy to even have those. Moleyvalley once again belongs to Grandpa Moley and his family. As we agreed, here's your Mora. Thanks for the help. Oh yeah, might as well give you this as well. Halka said that fiction mustn't find a way into her booklet, or it'll start getting hard to tell truth from falsehood. I'm not sure it matters. Even false things contain some truth, don't they? Anyway, I'll see you around, Dan, little Miss Paimon. I'll come find you if the weasel thief big bosses try anything funny. Looks like our reputation's growing, Dan. Paimon really hopes those weasels don't try anything funny again. You take care, Ani. I will. Safe travels, you two. After ban, there will be moles. Look that we're actually getting items for the kills this time. I wish they did that more often at combat events.
Alright, it's been 2 days. Let's head to...
Boom, boom, boom. A grand battle. Usually, Act 3 is the finale of these event quests, and then there's like an epilogue for the 4th act. Guess we did some world quests on the side. I'm tempted to just edit out all of the nonsense to do with the minigames. So we're already at 3 hours of recording.
Hey, Anefa!
It's about 7 minutes away from when I wanted to stop recording.
I appreciate you looking after Aino these past few days.
Oh, it was nothing. A promise is a promise, right? Anyway, is Yehoda here? She probably has a bunch of new clues for us.
She's hiding under the table.
Let me explain. After I got back from the Frostmoon Scions, I started doing some digging into that merchant, Asako. The fact that he outright tried to buy Aino's bot definitely makes him suspicious, but even after asking around my boss's circle, I couldn't find any evidence that connects him to this mess. Out of all the merchants we met, he has the cleanest record.
That's kind of suspicious in its own right.
I checked all the other merchants too, but the trail came up cold each time. Most of them didn't even know about our trip to the Frostmoon Scions. Whoever's behind this thing is extremely clever. Covered their tracks perfectly.
Or they're the treasure hoarders.
Tracking down a person like that is gonna take a lot more than 2 days.
So, you're saying...
I got zilch.
Summarizing intel. Condensing main points. Conclusion. Over the past 2 days, Yohoda has found no useful information.
Did you have to make it sound so pathetic? Oh, how am I gonna explain this to the kid?
So, there's really nothing we can do?
I mean, short of rounding up those merchants, interrogating them, and searching their private warehouses for ourselves?
Nope. Not doing that.
Sounds like a good idea to me.
Oh god.
That wasn't a suggestion. These aren't the type of people you mess with on a whim. Oh, I'd turn all of Krai upside down searching before I went after a man like Asuko.
Turning all of Krai upside down. That is indeed Aino's backup plan.
Oh god. I forgot about that.
I wasn't serious about that suggestion either.
If that is what Aino decides to do in the end, then I will support her.
Are you sure about that? Because you got us involved because you didn't want her to do that.
I've been thinking things over a lot since I got back. And the truth is, I can see why Clank's technology is being targeted by those chumps. But that means any of my bots could be next, including Inefa. If we don't get Clank back, if we don't show them we're not an easy target, then there's nothing stopping them from coming after the rest of my robo friends. So, even if I really do have to turn all of Krai upside down, I will save Clank, no matter what it takes.
Alright then.
Oh, I know. You said Asuko was the biggest suspect, right? Let's start with him then.
Oh. Robot with news?
Someone sent a letter. It appears to be for you, traveler.
Maybe Llama found something?
Let's take a look.
Emergency letter. Long time no see, Dan. Let's story. Not long ago, I happened to hear about troubles you're facing. Seeing as you've always been a top-notch customer of mine, it's only natural that I'd find some way to help you. As such, I prepared an exceptional service plan guaranteed to relieve your woes. Just drop by my shop for further negotiations. Of course, considering we're old acquaintances by now, I'll give you a 20% discount. Don't miss out now.
Huh. Paimon would recognize that tone anywhere. It's her, isn't it?
Yep, it's Dory.
Seems like she has a way to help us. Dory's services are usually a bit more complicated than that.
No, it's usually... She's pretty straight up front with stuff.
I've heard of her. She's got quite a unique reputation around Krai.
Alright, I'm down with that. You're in charge of the workshop, Inefa. This time, we'll get Clank back for sure.
Well, let's at least talk to her.
Very well. Please continue to look out for Aino in my stead.
Oh, you're coming too, Yehoda? Huh. You care too much about Aino to let this go, huh?
Oh no, we're gonna guilt trip her a third time.
More like you're not the only one who's got a stupid robot asking you for favors.
Boom, boom, a grand battle.
I'll keep watch over the workshop. Once again, I leave Aino to you.
Alright, let's wrap this up real quick.
Huh. Looks like that old man isn't here this time.
Ah, look what the cat dragged in. Traveler, Paimon, I see you got my letter.
Dory! you?
My assistant told me about your little visit 2 days ago.
Would have been 4 days ago at this point, actually.
Rumor has it, some terrible thief broke into the Chromkake craft shop and ran off with one of Miss Aino's most treasured companions.
Yes, that's exactly right.
Oh no, there's 2 of them.
You must know how much I value you as a customer, traveler. So, I thought, if you set out to help Miss Aino, I should do my part too. I did some digging, and I do believe I've come up with the perfect plan. There are too many merchants targeting that bot to root out the thief by going after them one by one. So, how about approaching this from a different angle? Maybe the question we should be asking isn't who stole the bot, but where the thief took it in the first place.
They took it to the Frostmoon Science on Hisi Island.
He has a point.
And lucky for you, I happen to know just the expert to help us out. She's been working smuggling cases for years. If you need to track down stolen merchandise, she's your gal. Of course, a professional of her caliber demands quite a high retainer. But not to worry, I can offer you a 20% discount.
She's holding 2 fingers down, so that's 80% of full price.
How about this? You give me the funds in advance, discount applied of course, and I'll contact the expert. See if we can't bring that price down a little. I'm all about client convenience, as I'm sure you all know. And if she sympathizes with our cause and ups the discount, we'll call the difference a little something for my trouble. Sound good?
Just tell us how much you want.
20% off would be 800,000 mora. Do we have a deal?
That's a lot.
800,000? Oh, can't you go any lower?
That's like a couple weeks' pay.
If only I could. But there has to be room for me to take a cut now, doesn't there?
Perhaps Aino could get you something of value.
800,000 mora is worth it if it means we get Clank back. It's fine, I'll cover it.
I've been meaning to ask, how much money do you make?
Splendid! I'll contact the expert right away.
Well, if you're okay with it, I know. And the sooner we talk to this expert, the better.
Great news! The expert is already in the area.
Oh, wow.
A productive conversation.
Wait, a Melusine? That's the deal from Mirror Sea Village.
Really?
Traveler? Paimon? Fancy seeing you here.
I wasn't expecting anybody that we knew before.
So, the expert is a Melusine? I've heard about these creatures before. They have special senses, right? They can pick up on things humans would never even notice.
Like the fact that Paimon has a string that's going all the way up to Celestia, for those who remember that.
Really? That sounds amazing!
With her help, we'll get leads on Clank for sure. Oh, I guess the price of the retainer was worth it after all.
There's something you should know about Dory. Retainer? What retainer? The Traveler is a hero to the Melusines. It's an honor to help him out. I would never ask for even a single mora in return.
Oh, wow! I didn't realize this expert idolized you so much, Traveler.
We saved their entire village in a side
She
quest.
won't accept payment. I suppose there's no choice but for the entire 800,000 to go to me.
We talked about giving you the difference.
As always, I appreciate your patronage. Although, I guess this turn of events is all thanks to your past heroics. In that case, I'll give you a generous 50% off the next time we do business.
Deal! I'll take it.
And the swindler claims another victim. Anyway, what are you doing in Krai Cedille? Well, one of the Melusine agents from the Marechaussee Phantom followed the trail of a smuggling case straight to Krai. But she still hasn't made it back to Fontaine. We all started to get worried, and I happen to have some time off, so I'm here to check up on her. But But enough about that for now. This merchant told me you needed help tracking down your missing companion. Could you describe them to me? The more details, the better. Then, would it be possible to take me to the last place you saw them?
Sure thing!
PC Island, here we come. Magic of Melazines.
Sweet, sweet Mora!
Thank you for your patronage.
She tried to swindle her way to 800,000 Mora. We did not last see them in the Baroness in this area. Why are we going here?
Alright, this is the last place we saw Clank. I remember that the recon bot disappeared right over there. I've learned a little about those flying machines since I've been here. Their battery life isn't very long. Flying all the way out here is probably their limit. So, someone must have been in the vicinity to pick it up. We should ask around. Maybe someone saw something. Oh, there's a group of people over there. Let's ask them.
Oh, those are treasure hoarders, Paimon. Those are probably our guys.
Hello. We wanted to ask something.
Looking for trouble, kid? No? Then scram.
Ugh, not a good start.
What's the matter?
Legally speaking, even suspects have the right to remain silent. We can't force them to answer our questions.
That's what you're worried about? Well, it's your lucky day. There's no law in not Krai.
Clink Clank Legion, attack!
Where did she pull those from? Under Aino's interrogation, the man finally agrees to talk.
Fine, fine. If you want to talk, then let's talk. Ask me anything you want to know.
Have you seen a group of people carrying a heavy object pass through here? If so, which direction did they go in?
I see that pretty much on the daily. And multiple times at that.
If we think about when they started the lookout versus when they managed to get away, it would have been 2 days ago, between 4 and 10 p.m. We're looking for anyone in the vicinity who left with a heavy object in tow.
When you put it that way, I did see a group like that. Real shifty looking. Came in the afternoon, left at night. I'm pretty sure they were heading in that direction.
That's towards the Fatui Basin.
If they knew that their cargo was being targeted by other merchants, they were probably trying to get out of here without being seen. That limits their options. Not to mention how cumbersome it would have been. I think I know where they were heading.
Nice. Pala Isle. Go to the hypothesized location.
So, this is the place? But there's no one here. Assuming their stamina is within the range of a normal adult, if we factor in the weight of their cargo, they would have had to stop here and rest.
It would have been days ago, though.
Which means there should be quite a few traces around here.
That's so. We looked for that.
Traces? What kind of traces? This place just looks like a random stretch of wilderness.
Oh, there's a whole bunch. Here and over there. Oh, it might be hard for you humans to pick up on. If I point them out, could you help me investigate?
Sure thing. Happy to help with Melazine. Still, looks like someone did start a fire here to cook something. Who took down these branches? Someone start a fire? There's the recon drone.
This is the recon bot from that day! But Clank isn't here. Yep, pretty much what I expected. When they made their initial escape, they took the recon bot with them to cover their tracks. But it's exhausting to travel with that kind of cargo. So, once they made it far enough, they dropped the recon bot and ran off with Clank. I doubt they expected anyone to search this area. I bet these footprints are from when they fled this location.
Is that enough to tell where they went?
Enough to give us some clues at least. I see a special kind of sand in the footprints. It clearly isn't from any of the areas we passed through so far.
So they're going to Shoal Sand.
If I'm right, they probably tracked the sand in from somewhere else. Somewhere they go a lot. Like their hideout.
A special kind of sand. Oh, wait! Near the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau on Paha Isle, there's a place called Maroon Basin. Oh, there's a huge beach there.
Oh, the place with the pink sand.
Then that's where we should head next.
Wow! Melusines are awesome! I want one!
Melusines
Pick
are
out the
people, not pets, I know.
Pull out the whistle.
Well, that's the last clue we needed, right? Let's get going.
We were right! There's a camp here, but I don't see Clank anywhere. Maybe he's inside. With this many people standing guard, breaking in seems out of the question.
I'm sorry, everyone, but I think this is as far as I can go. There's not much I can help you with in there.
Don't be sorry, Sadil. You've been such a big help. I wouldn't even mind sharing some of my secret dessert stash with you. And anyway, you
I don't know if
probably
Melusine
shouldn't be
palettes
here
are the
for
same
this
as
part
yours.
Because I'm about to do something bad, and you're too good for that.
Okay. I know.
Alright, here comes the Legion of Robots.
Like I said before, I'm the boss of the Chromkake craft shop, and I'm gonna save my friend no matter what it takes.
Whoa! Is that Zip-Zap Spybot number 1?
Oh, she finished building it.
It's Warbot number 1 now.
Uh-oh.
Whoa. Warbot?
Yikes.
I knew the kid was making dangerous stuff. With Zip-Zap Warbot on our side, there's no stopping us. Come on, charge!
Yeah. Good thing we practiced this thing.
It's too late for regrets. What is this thing? Help! Does somebody help me? What are you running for? Just take it down. There's nothing scary about.
Oh, God. That's horrifying. There's nothing horrifying about the horror of the blood-curdling screams.
Phew! We're in! Wait! What's that?
Whatever it is, it doesn't look friendly. Hold on.
Got Ino's logo on it, doesn't it?
This hunk of metal has Clank's core. The thief already took him apart.
Quite the improvement, don't you think? My creation is 10 times more powerful than your little toy.
It was
Can't say I'm
you.
surprised. That's
Used
what
to
a
see.
true genius can do.
Wait! You're that guy from the black market! The one at the front desk! You're the one behind all this?
If your goal is to accomplish something that will shock the world, you're better off working behind the scenes.
I can't really disagree.
I must admit, though, I'm rather surprised you made it this far. I expected you to spend more time fixating on those merchants.
You deliberately tried to steer us in the wrong direction.
What? You never questioned the fact that the first notice you found just so happened to have the clues you were searching for? The front desk is where people go to exchange information. But I get to decide what to put front and center. The person who controls the information controls the people who seek it.
Interesting.
So you're the one who stole Clank. Both times?
So what if I am? There's only one rule in Krai. Winner takes all. With this prototype, the more I earn will put me on equal footing with the other factions. Then, no one, not even you, will be able to say a word against me.
I might have some choice words about that.
Just using a piece of tech you stole from Aino?
Stole? No, rescued. I'm taking advantage of its wasted potential. Ever since learning about Kuvaki, I knew there was huge potential for machine integration. But no one saw my vision.
Seiko did.
I came all this way, but the stubborn natives refused to even entertain my ideas. It didn't go any better with the Fatui and their monopoly on Kuvaki research. But then, this stupid girl who spends all her time making useless toys opens a workshop, and all the factions of Krai practically grovel at her feet. She's the one who gets to make a groundbreaking machine that has the potential to reshape the entire market. That role should have been mine!
Right. 'Cause it's definitely not embarrassing to have beef with a kid.
I'm so glad Sadini's not here to watch this.
That's enough! Give Clank back to us, right now!
We'll see about that.
Modified Clank 70% sweet. Weapons of mass marketable destruction.
Transfixed!
Why is this machine so powerful?
I can't even hit the thing!
No, you guys, don't attack him! We just have to wait it out! I'm not letting Clank become a war machine!
Oh, cool. We don't have to even fight it. Cool. That's even better.
My turn. Everlasting as the moon! Overruled!
Wings of darkness! Come, sever night from day! You asked for it!
Drop your weapons!
What happens if I just climb up there with Eustace? Oh, there's a force field.
The arc of justice is broken.
Flash attack!
Stop right there!
What's happening? I need an engineer over here. Quick, fix it!
Literally, an engineer showed up.
Working. It's supposed to concentrate Kuvaki, but it looks like it needs a specific transmission medium to operate.
What kind of medium?
Judging by the smell, I'd say some kind of dessert?
What?
Wait, what?
Don't sound so surprised. Clank is a dessert baking robot, but I always thought it would be too sad if he had to watch other people eat all the time without joining in. So when I designed Clank, I gave him the ability to eat desserts too, not just bake them.
I think I understand now. The consumption of a cake-like dessert is required to keep the core's Kuvaki concentration function operating.
Ow.
If cake baking is the goal, that kind of system is sustainable. But to use it as a weapon, not even Krai's entire flour and sugar production would be enough to generate the required amount of power.
And you're just noticing this now? Well then get rid of that stupid function! Make it run on something else!
Boss, it's embedded into the system. I'm not skilled enough to change something like that. I didn't even notice it at first.
Yeah, that's like buried in its code. Or functionalities and core program. I don't even know how to describe that. Makes no sense to me. Also sad that this technician didn't get a name.
See? Clank isn't a war machine. Now give him back.
This technology could have been revolutionary. It was supposed to be my big break! And now it's trapped in some useless kitchen bot, all because of your stupid, childish idea. No, the prototype stays with me. I just need to hold out until I can secure an investment. Someone, get back the prototype!
Those guys look tough.
Try me, you stupid...
Oh, and Eppa's here.
Enough! Whoa! What are you all doing here?
Everyone's here. Everyone we helped.
Protecting the Chromkake craft shop is a job for all who call it home. Activating annihilation mode.
Uh-oh.
Another test subject.
This is where you fall. Laid bare. To ashes!
That was easy.
Let him run for now. Not Krai doesn't have laws, but it does have rules. Once word
That is
starts
such a
to
weird
spread
sentence.
about what happened here, he'll get what's coming to him.
Is everyone all right? Apparently Krai doesn't have a police force, so I contacted your friends for help.
Thanks, Adil.
Wow! Way to think ahead, Sadil. Wait! What about Clank?
This technician stayed behind.
Miss Aino, during the altercation, my brethren and I retrieved the core from that construct. It should go to its rightful owner. I apologize for thinking otherwise before. This technology needs safekeeping, and I think... No. I know that it's safest in your hands.
And I know you're not the bad guys I thought you were, so enough with all the mushy stuff, alright? Let's go home, Enougha. Oh, and when we get back, I want dessert. I think my monthly quota deserves to be reset, don't you?
Sure, fine, whatever. All's well that ends well. Just like that. Event 100% complete. Oh, looks like there's one more thingy to the missing robots. Hey, now that Paimon thinks about it, we still don't know what happened to the robots once they got all fixed up. Let's go ask Jeanette. Huh? What's going on over there? Everyone's crowded around, and there's Gundy. Gundy tried to steal the robots I made. If Enougha and Seren hadn't tipped me off... Steal nonsense. I was trying to see if they were worth investing in. Now, since your history renders your current claims difficult to believe. My history? Don't spout rubbish. Aino values all items in her workshop and has established comprehensive surveillance systems through her robots. It's almost impossible for an outsider to steal from the workshop without being detected, unless the culprit is assisted from within. Wait, you don't mean... While I was here, I swept every corner of the workshop meticulously. As expected, I discovered a few destroyed surveillance robots. I had Aino repair them. The recovered records make it clear that the assistant we are looking for is Gundy. So he's been working with that receptionist all along? You two were attacked when retrieving the last of the robots, right? I'm afraid those assailants may have also had ties to him. I'm an expatriate representative of the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau. You have no right to lay your hands on me. Give it up. I think you haven't figured out who you think I haven't figured out who you are? You're no representative of anything. This man was once a member of the Adventurers Guild, but expelled due to misconduct before turning to bounty hunting instead. I've heard that he still had kicked his old habits at that point, which cost him his certification from the Voynich Guild. Now he's stuck scraping out shady gigs like this one. Ah, when Paimon first laid eyes on him, she could tell that he was a big, lousy liar. Now what are you going to do with him? Excuse me, with all due respect. Might I take the liberty of handling this individual? Huh? Aren't you the merchant that we saw back at the black market? To be honest, there's an unsettled debt between this bounty hunter and I. According to my agent, he's been hiding in the workshop for a long time. Out of respect for the workshop owner, my agent never pressed for repayment. Oh, that was probably the guy that we were talking to. So I've come personally to negotiate the matter in a more civil manner. Go, my good sir. Please help me. All that I've done has been to repay the mora you lent me. Mr. Goddenty, if I didn't want to help you, why would I have overlooked your disastrous business reputation to secure a subcontract from the design bureau for you? This was an excellent opportunity for you, but your sheer incompetence forced you to re-outsource the job to the workshop's owner. To make matters worse, you ignored your employer's demands and allowed decommissioned recon bots to flood the black market. I'm afraid I must reevaluate your ability to pay off your debts. The information I have indicates that you are deliberately exercising your influence on this series of events. Oh? How so? To my understanding, your previously posted notice naming a high price for which you would purchase any of Ino's creations, excessive amounts of mora, can have a strong influence on certain individuals. My hypothesis is, be it this bounty hunter or the receptionist, their behavior can be regarded as having been influenced by said notice. I'm afraid I can't stand for such criticism, Miss Robot. From the beginning, I've only done two things. Firstly, expressed admiration for the technology Ino has developed. Secondly, I used my own funds to endorse the commercial viability of said technology. If greed causes someone to fall out of line, then that is their responsibility to bear. Indeed, I cannot find any evidence to prove that you directly influenced their actions, and cannot refute your claim logically. However, there are things in this world more important than logic. In any case, I request that you remove that notice. Ino treasures each and every one of those robot companions. We do not desire that the price be put on any of them. Ah, that. According to my informant's intel, those constructs are, at their core, rather childish. Hardly something a grown man like myself should find intriguing. Nevertheless, I still hope to be compensated for my initial investment, just through alternative means. To that end, I've prepared a contingency plan. Now, I did not expect others besides the workshop owner to be capable of designing similar constructs, such as this Fontanian engineer. I admire your talents. May I interest you in a potential collaboration? Who? Me? Indeed. My intel is correct. Your work has the potential, albeit sheer luck, to perfect a product. Yes? Yeah, she's basically trying to make it a cell phone. Is he talking about the combat abilities of the robots picked up? I'm sorry, but I'm afraid my work is just as you described Ino's. It's quite childish, so I doubt you'd be interested. Huh? I wasn't thinking about making them into different Kuvaki weapons or weapon types while designing them. What I wanted was to invent a robot that could use interactive powers of Kuvaki to gain certain level of intelligence. But during my testing, I came to learn that the Kuvaki in the system designed was not so much logic as a type of emotion. And that's why the robots are more prone to malfunctioning when tests go more stressful. But if you give the robots enough friends and let them have fun, the systems run smooth as butter. Combat abilities they awakened were essentially meant to protect their favorite playmate, Dan. Should they like a group of kids? They sound like a group of kids, don't you think? They can't become weapons you want them to be just because children won't listen to orders. There is a possibility, no? Perhaps they need to be whipped into shape. I dare you to try. Both Miss Ino and Miss Jeanette's research have been invaluable to the Adventurers Guild here in Krai. I'd strongly advise against stirring up unnecessary disputes. Or else the Guild will have to step in. Are we clear? Adventurers Guild. So you've had an eye on this place then. Fine. Business is business. I'm not in the mood to make trouble I didn't ask for. And as per Miss Robot's request, I shan't take any further commercial demands for Aino's work. In exchange, I'll take this bounty hunter with me. He'll make up for my losses. Of course. Please take him away. Is this really okay, Ineffa? We can't guarantee he wasn't trying to cover for this guy. There are many unwritten rules in Nod Krai's shadows. I do not agree with them. I just don't want them to affect Aino's life. Some things are best settled outside of the workshop. If you say so. Well, that actually answered a lot of questions and mysteries. Alright, that's one epilogue down.
Hey, it's been a while. Why don't we check up on Aino? Hey, Ineffa! Oh, Yehuda! You're here too?
Well, after all that hard work, I at least deserve a slice of cake for my efforts. Don't you think?
I mean, I agree. You helped quite a bit.
Wait, there's cake?
Paimon, you should have expected cake.
Yes. You two are here just in time. Aino wanted to thank you for your help, so now that Clink is back safe and sound, she thought it would be nice for everyone to try out his baking.
It looks like a giant waffle iron.
Wow! So this is what Clank was supposed to look like.
Yes. Luckily, the core was still intact, so all Aino had to do was make a new body.
That sounds like the hard part. Clank 70% sweet.
Woohoo! Is it ready?
Nice!
Hey! He ate it!
It's not unusual for a chef to take a few bites before serving a dish.
No need to worry. Once he's had his fill, he can get started on the desserts for everyone else. It'll just be a moment.
This is still one of the most impractical things I've ever seen.
Alright. Wait, speaking of desserts, where's Aino?
She thought of a new idea for a robot and shut herself in the workshop to get started. When inspiration strikes, she jumps into action. That's just who she is.
Why does Aino like building robots so much?
It's just what she does.
Retrieving historical records from databank. At first, I believe Aino was just shocked to find something that fascinated her more than desserts. And fortunately, her friends respected her passion, even if, aside from struggling to make ends meet, there was little time for much else. Then, one day, an acclaimed teacher discovered her and recognized her passion for what it truly was. Genius.
Ooh. I wonder who this teacher is.
Just like her friends, she finally discovered what she wanted to do, and not only that, she excelled at it. And when genius and passion collide, there's not much that can get in the way.
There's a whole lot of nothing in this picture.
So, Aino left her childhood friends, established the Clink Crumbkake craft shop, and started making. Perhaps it all comes down to the natural instinct of a genius. The drive.
The drive to see their imagination come to life.
Oh, so that's what draws her to robotics.
Based on my own experience with Aino, I think there's more to it than that. Long before she took me in, she was already pushing her skills to the limit in an effort to give each robot a distinct personality, and she already treated them like companions. What I mean is, it's not something that started with me just because I have a unique background. I think, after walking the path of a genius for so long, she looked around and realized there was no one at her side. And it made her feel lonely. So me, Clink, and all the other robots Aino has added to the workshop, we're not just proof of her genius. We're her family. We give her the companionship she longs for.
That's both amazingly warm and heartwarming and somewhat depressingly sad at the same time.
As I see it, that's the true relationship between Aino and her robots.
Oh, wow! So, you really mean a lot to her.
Yes, and for that reason, it did not matter to Aino how powerful Clink could become, nor how feared or coveted his technology might be among the factions. And she decided that he would join his family, and that meant she would spare no effort to save him.
Yeah, that makes sense. But it makes Paimon wonder why someone like Aino would choose to stay and not cry.
I'm afraid my logic unit cannot make sense of that question.
It's just a bunch of free scrap lying around, I guess.
Well, the way Paimon sees it, Nocrai is a dog-eat-dog place full of scheming and scamming. The people that thrive here seem to be built for that kind of thing. Anyone else would use the kind of tech Aino has to make weapons and threaten people. But Aino, she takes something that could be a weapon and turns it into a robot that makes cakes. It just doesn't seem like she fits in.
No, my view is the exact opposite. I've encountered the full spectrum of people that live here in Nocrai. But in my experience, very few of them can be said to represent this place.
It seems to be like a good gathering place of all types of people.
You say Aino doesn't fit in here, but I believe the opposite. If I were to attempt to define what a person from Nocrai should be, no one is a better match than Aino.
We met a really nice Fatui agent, a nice blacksmith, and even the Voynich Guild guy seemed pretty nice. It took a lot longer for you to make those three.
Ooh, the dessert should be done!
Yes, one moment. Allow me to serve them.
I want the one with the most frosting!
All right, everyone. Dig in.
So worth it.
So worth it.
There you go, everybody. A nice little 4-hour bonus stream. And next time we'll do problem sorting robot, and then we'll start working on doing all these weird bonus side quests. See if we can unlock whatever's going on in the Moon Maiden area. Well, until next time, stay safe, everyone. Stay up to date by joining the Discord if you'd like to. Otherwise, that's all I got for you. Links are where links are. Stay safe, everybody.